We have several different programs. We have our DARE program, Drug Abuse Resistance Education. It's basically drug awareness for kids, and we target the 5th graders, which is the age is average between 10 to 12 years old. When they finish the DARE program, the next year they get into junior high. And that's usually when they're going to start facing peer pressure, bullying, and other type things, you know, drug use and alcohol and so forth. My son, who is 12, his name is Toby, and he just graduated the DARE program this past year. And I've been affiliated with the DARE program quite a bit, and I go to the graduations and stuff. But to actually see what it's done to my own child, you can sit back and watch these other kids come through and know that it's a good program, but actually see it work. It means that we are doing our job. I've never been anywhere without one of these DARE officers. When we go eat lunch or just at a function, some kid, some of them are in their young adulthood years, to kids that just graduated, we'll go up to them and hug them. They know their name, it does not forget them, tells them, hey, we've been doing good, we're drug-free, and you can tell that they touch their lives and they give them the information they need.
We love to work with children. We go to our local Head Start here in Springfield. We work with the real small ones. We let them get in the car, and they like to blow the sirens and play with the lights and the radios. We also go to the high school, and we talk with the students at the high school on awareness on narcotics.
We do law-related topics. If they have anything for DWIs, we have an intoxilizer machine that we bring and show the kids how we work a DWI, how it's processed. They read books on different types of crimes. We go and discuss what the state law in our state would cover those type of crimes and how it would be handled. And we do any law-related topics that might arise, current events. They even call us in for drug talks. We do those every year at our freshman high school. We do a yearly in-service for their SAPE for the drug awareness. My role is mainly as a mentor is what I really look at it as. So I find the at-risk children usually is who I deal with because they're already, should we say, frequent flyers with our principals, discipline problems. If they're a discipline problem in the school, they're probably a discipline problem outside of school, which usually comes to fact that we deal with them as well. We try to get them on the right path at a younger age or direct them to social services that might help the family or the child at an earlier stage in their life to try to get them corrected on their behavior.
We work a lot, again, with District 2. They're put on a function, or the sheriff's office will put on a function, and we go to their functions along with our own. We'll put up a display like with our dive team. We'll bring out a lot of dive equipment, the underwater propulsion systems, our breathing apparatuses, the fins, and so on. We display all of that. They come up and they start asking questions on it, and we educate them on that. There's a lot of times where we'll do in-house training, and I open my in-house training. Some of the in-house training is open to the public. They can come up and watch. And they'll learn a lot of what we do and not just what they hear about what we do.
We also have other programs for the public. I myself do the Neighborhood Watch program along with our road patrol supervisors, where we go out to the actual subdivisions and meet with their association and the people that live in these certain subdivisions, the citizens, and give them information about safe neighborhood and try to educate them on the biggest thing is providing opportunities to criminals that are looking for an opportunity. Don't leave your vehicle unlocked. Most of what we see in Livingston Parish, what we deal with a lot here is burglaries, vehicle burglaries, and every vehicle burglary that we've done so far this year has been an unlocked vehicle. And that's because we forget, we get caught up in our daily activities and we're in a hurry. But what you're doing is you're providing an opportunity to someone looking for it. And if you're cutting your grass and weed eating your ditch out in the front yard and you decide to lay your weed eater down and you fix you a cold drink, and while you're inside fixing you a cold drink, your weed eater is laying by the road, this guy comes around a corner and he's looking for a quick fix because maybe he has a drug problem, and he sees this weed eater not as Mr. Joe's weed eater, he sees it as, that's my opportunity, that's my quick fix, that's my quick $20 that I can trade off for me a quick fix. And that's what they do. And we create that problem. It's not that it's right, but we would create that problem by providing an opportunity. Women that coming out of Walmart, they need to keep them purses tucked. They need to keep them on their arm, because if you just set them in the buggy and you're on the phone, you're not paying attention, and the guy's looking for that vulnerable target, you just provided it for him. Let the perp know that you're on the ball. Let him know that you're ready. And we just try to do anything we can to educate the community on that. And I think it's working real good because the community is good about giving us information and helping us to be a better law enforcement agency.